Hi everyone, my name is Daisy and I did Semester in the City at UNH with the UNH Foundation. And I'm here to talk a little bit about my personal growth for this semester. So, let me explain. I used to take feedback very personally, to the point where I would get comments from my professors on how to improve an assignment, and I would think, no, I thought this professor liked me, and it would just completely destroy my confidence. After that, I would speak up less in class, I would just avoid the professor in general, and I would also fixate more on what they thought of my work than my actual grade in the class. I never had to address this coping mechanism head on because I was able to avoid the professor, like I said, and then start fresh the next class, the next semester. That was until Semester in the City. At Semester in the City, I worked with the same people on the same project all semester, and that required ongoing feedback, check-ins, and pivots. This forced me to figure out a better way to receive feedback. I'm honestly not quite sure when I started making progress toward this, but I distinctly remember being in a meeting with my 4 mentors. I was really excited, and I presented this idea that I wanted to share with the investment committee in the final presentation. And my mentors all kind of agreed it's actually confusing and it doesn't really get across what you think it does. And my reaction to this was, oh, that's really good to know. And I kind of thought it was funny that I was so off the mark. And this reaction caught me totally off guard. Normally, I might have thought that they were upset with me, they didn't like me as a person, and instead I just realized, wait, they're trying to help me. And it was this complete shift in mindset, and I didn't even really know where it came from. As you might be surprised to find out, it turns out that not taking constructive criticism so personally is actually way less stressful and much more effective for positive change. Then I became curious why people take critiques to their work to be a negative reflection to them as a person. I did a little bit of research on it, I watched some TED Talks, I learned about the psychology behind it, which is actually pretty interesting if you look it up. And through all of that, I've steadily progressed throughout this semester at figuring out how to take feedback in a positive way. One particular presentation that I gave, I received several positive comments about both my research, but also how I presented it. I realized that a lot of the things that they liked about my research and my presentations was somehow related to feedback that I'd gotten from my mentors, and this just proved that all along my mentors were helping me, and that actually worked, and it was a great example of the value of taking and implementing feedback. I know these skills are critical for me entering the workforce and my success in my career, so for that, I just want to thank all of my mentors and also the CFSI staff for making the Semester in the City not only a great experience, but also an amazing learning opportunity. So, thank you.